just wanted to send you a quick response. Send me maybe in a couple of measures, 5, 8 measures of you playing this with the practice rhythms that I talked about in the last lesson. I hear as you're going through the piece that the technique is uneven. The fingers are uneven. If I were to put on a metronome, it says 8th note at 138 here. So I'll do that. Here's 138. Evenly would be in another one, another version of the Etudes. I just wanted to show you this really quickly. You see, when we're young students, we don't realize that there are so many different interpretations and versions of music. Our jobs in general, as professional classical flute players, is to fulfill what's on the page, to obey what's on the page. But I want to show you why that's very difficult if people just believe in black and white rules. You see, this book was given to me by my teacher, and it was edited by his teacher. John Womer was the principal flutist of the New York Philharmonic forever. And in number 3, it says andantino, dotted quarter note equals 66. However, in this other book, which was written by a good friend of mine and colleague, Dr. Eva Amsler, who's professor of flute in the University of Florida State. Look what it says. Andantino, 8th note equals 138. They're completely different tempi. Confusing, right? Yes. This is a microcosm, a little example of what's very, very common in classical music. You have to choose which edition, and based on the edition, you have to make your best decision about the tempo, the phrasing, the breathing, and all of that. That's what our job is. Now, you picked a tempo in your video, and that's fine. But if you pick that tempo, then you're expected to play it perfectly evenly. It was not perfectly evenly. My recommendation is to do it a little bit slower. You know that original book my teacher gave me? It said dotted quarter note equals 16. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's the tempo that I play in my video. In order for me to play that evenly, when I was very, very young, I played all of my pieces slowly and with practice rhythms. So send me a video of you doing this. With metronome. We have to do it at a slower metronome pulse, so I'm going to put it on 138 at each quarter note level. And then you do the opposite, short, long. Get it? That, in a nutshell, even if you practice it just 30 minutes today, will clean up a lot of the unevenness that I'm hearing. If you try too hard to play too fast, you fail in 2 regards. Number 1, it won't be consistently fast from the beginning tempo to the end. You'll slow down because you're tiring. And number 2, the 16th notes will not be even, which is our entire goal of this. Your vibrato is good, however, on the dotted notes. I like that. Keep working on increasing the depth and intensity of your vibrato. All right, look forward to seeing you later today. Bye-bye.